Hello student, welcome to online class 6 English grammar. I am Shyam Dulari from LPM Public School. In this video I will tell you about chapter 20, that is position and the comparison of adverb. In this video we will see how we see the position or how we use the adverb in a sentence, or you can say what is the position of a adverb in a sentence correctly. Then we will see the comparison of adverb to one person or more than one or two person. Now without any delay, let us start. Here some sentences are given as we have rise at night usually. He slowly writes. Hurry is late often. She soon will be here. These sentences are not in a correct form. There is mistake in the use of adverb and its position. So, what is the correct use of a adverb in a sentence? Let's see the rules. First, we know that there are certain rules which gives the placement of adverb in a sentence, which give correct placement of adverb. First rule is adverb of a manner. As in my previous video I have shown the rules of adverb with the examples. Please watch it. Here adverb of a manner are generally placed after the verb if the verb is in transitive form. If our verb is in intransitive, then the adverb word is placed after the verb. But when our sentence is in transitive form, then our verb is put after the object. As it is given in example, she is singing loudly. The word singing is a verb and loudly is an adverb, and this sentence is in intransitive form. There is no object. But in second sentence, he play the guitar well. Here the guitar is an object and this sentence is in transitive form, so the adverb is used before the object, the guitar. In this way we have seen that adverb of a manner in a transitive sentence it is used, or you can say it is placed before verb, and in transitive sentence it is placed after the object. Now we see the adverb of a place and time. This has also the same rule. It is also placed after the verb if the verb is in intransitive, and after the object if the verb is in transitive form, as we have seen in the above, the adverb of a manner. See the example. Come here. Here come is a verb and here is a adverb. In second sentence, it rained yesterday. These words show place, so it is called adverb of a place. Our third rule, it is adverb of a frequency, adverb of a degree, and sometimes adverb of a manner are normally placed between the subject and the verb if the subject consists of only one word. As it is given in example, I always tell him to walk faster. Here the word always is put in between the subject I and the verb tell. This follow the rule of frequency and degree. So in the same way, I quite like that red scarf. Here the word quite is an adverb which is put in between subject I and verb like. Now we will see the another rule. If the verb is, am, are, is, was, where, will be in a sentence, then adverb are placed just after the verb. It means when our verb is helping verb, and that is, am, are, was, were, or will be, then we put adverb just before, or you can say just after the verb, and that is, they are always punctual. Here our helping verb is are and always is adverb, and it is placed just after the verb are. So the second, the parodies is just right. Here the adverb just is placed after the helping verb is. In this way we have seen the rules. Now the last one is, when the adverb modify an adjective or another adverb, it is usually placed before the adjective or the adverb. It means when our verb, or you can say where our adverb modify adverb or adjective. There are more than one adverb or adjective in a sentence. In that case when we have to use adverb, then it will be placed before the adjective word or the adverb word. As it is given in example, he painted the wall quite effortlessly. Here the word quite is adverb which is put before the adjective. Effortlessly is the adjective word, and quite is put just before the adjective word. Okay, now let's see the practice exercises. The first question is, question number A is, rewrite this sentence using the correct order of the verb and adverb. The first question is, we hardly nowadays go for a walk. So here I have written, our question is, we hardly nowadays go for a walk. So the correct answer will be, nowadays we hardly go for a walk. Here nowadays come in the beginning, and then subject, and then the word adverb word, and then go. So here our adverb is put in between the subject and the verb, because it is adverb of a manner. Here nowadays, so it become, nowadays we hardly go for a walk. In question number 2, the question number 2 is, I attentively listen to his engaging speech. So the correct use of verb and adverb here will be, I listen attentively to his engaging speech. Here the word listen is a verb and attentively is a adverb which is placed just after the verb, and it become, I listen attentively to his engaging speech. Now come to question number 3. It is, Amit seriously was injured while doing a somersault. The correct use of verb and adverb in this sentence will be, Amit was seriously injured while doing a somersault. In question number 4, the question is, it well was a job done. It is incorrect, so when we use it in correct form, it will be, it was a well job done. In question number 5, I was enough smart to understand the truth. It is incorrect. The correct use of this sentence, the correct use of verb and adverb in this sentence will be, I was smart enough to understand the truth. Here the smart word come before the word enough, so, and then to understand the truth. In this way we have completed 5 sentences. Let's see question number 6. Question number 6 is, let us tomorrow meet for dinner. Here Question number 6 is let us tomorrow meet for dinner. The correct use of this will be let us meet tomorrow for dinner. Here we have to put the word tomorrow after the word meet, that is verb, and so our sentence become correct. Let us meet tomorrow for dinner. Question number 7. I can figure never out the bird how flew out of a closed cage. This sentence is in incorrect form. When we correct the verb and the object position, it become I can never figure out the bird how flew out of a closed cage. Question number 8 is since the last few days I let have been working. This sentence is totally incorrect, and the correct use of verb and adverb here will be I have been working late since the last few days. In this way this sentence become correct. I have been working late since last few days. Now let's see question number B, and that is insert the adverb given in the bracket in their correct position. We have to insert the word given in the bracket, and these are adverb and in a correct position. Just we have to put in a correct position. First one is I was joking, and we have to put the word, we have to insert the word only. So the correct use will be I was only joking. I was only joking. Now the second question is his grandmother is ill, and we have to insert the word often. So the question it become his grandmother is often ill. We have to put the word often before the word ill, or you can say after the verb. Now question number 3. We should break rules. The question is we should break the rules, and we have to put the word never. We have to insert the word never in correct position, and it is we should never break the rules. So it become correct, and we have to use the word never, that is adjective, in correct position, and it will be used, or you can say it will be placed after the helping verb should. So it become we should never break the rules. Now let's see question number 4. Here is question number 4, and it is she goes swimming, and we have to insert the word regularly. So the correct position of this word regularly in the sentence will be she regularly goes swimming. She regularly goes swimming. We have to put the adjective regularly in between the subject and the verb. Now let's see question number 5. We were in the time to catch the flight, and we have to insert the word just. Here just we have to insert in this sentence. So the correct use of just in sentence will be we were just in time to catch the flight. Here the word just will be put after the helping verb were. So it become we were just in time to catch the flight. Now question number 6, it is we agree to do this work, and we have to insert the word happily. So the word happily will be used in correct place and position. It is we happily agree to do his work. Here we have to put the word happily in between the subject we and the verb agreed, and in between verb and subject happily word will be placed. So it is we happily agreed to do his work. Now question number 7. Though he is young, he is confident. And we have to use the word fairly. So the correct use of this is, though he is fairly young, he is confident. Now let's see question number 8. I like your suggestion. We have to use the word quite. So the word quite will be inserted. The correct use of quite in this sentence will be, I quite like your suggestion. We have to use, or you can say we have to place the word quite in between the subject I and the verb like. So our sentence become correct, and it is, I quite like your suggestion. In the same way, question number 9. We lost our way in the forest. We have to insert the word nearly. So the correct use of nearly is, we nearly lost our way in the forest. Here we have to place the word nearly after the verb lost, or you can say between the subject we and the verb lost. In between the subject and the verb we have to put the word nearly, so our sentence become correct. It is, we nearly lost our way in the forest. And the last sentence is, she is smart to understand your hint, and we have to insert the word enough. So the correct use of enough is, she is enough smart to understand your hint. So in this way we have to use the word enough after the verb, that is helping verb is, and our sentence become correct. It is, she is enough smart to understand your hint. In this way we have done all the questions A and B. I hope you have understood. So student, thank you for the watching.